Starting out, I gave you a mini blizzard on the way down, which is part of El Paso, and it was about 40 miles off. So it was really coming down pretty good. Today, I've got a couple things here that some of you probably have seen. One of them was one of these. If you're any collectors here, this is something you want to take a look at. I know where you said it. This is an MS-70 Silver Eagle. This is slab. In other words, it is graded. Right now, the cost is $139 for each one of them. But you don't buy this strictly for the silver. You buy it for the collector. If you got one 10 years ago like this, you pay $100 for it. Today, it's worth over $2,000. So this is appreciating better than farmland is. So a lot less work too. Also, I have up here, if you want some, I've got some silver. This is a whole roll of Silver Eagles. It's 2005. So if you've never seen a roll from the U.S. Mint, here you are. This is what they look like. There's 20 of them in there. And today that value is $455. So that gives you some idea. We got some heavy stuff here. Get somebody this to kill them. That's heavy. Okay, here's what we're going to do today. I've got kind of a bad reputation for forecasting bad weather coming up all the time. And for those of you who heard me up there, was it Crossroads here last year?
Yes.
Christmas? Told you what was causing it. It was the sun. And this is going to continue till June of 2066. Now, most of us here, I see, I don't think any of us are going to be around by that time. I myself will be 125 years old, so I doubt seriously if I'm going to be doing anything about it. But I just wanted to prove that Al Gore is full of fertilizer. So this is something that we would try to get to, and we'll get into that as time goes on here this afternoon. Did each one of you get two of these? There are two different ones in two different piles. And you can tell what you got by the upper right-hand corner. You should have the July, August, and the September, October. Now the more important one we're going to talk about this morning is the July, August. That's got the Dalton cycle on the extreme bottom right-hand side. So this is something that we're going to have here on the screen, and we will go through it. So if you don't have any, go ahead and get it quick while I talk about what we're going to do for the rest of the period. We're going to be talking for about an hour and 15 to an hour and 20 minutes, and what's going on. Here's what we're going to do. First of all, we're going to look at what's causing the present weather right now. Where Vancouver is a whole lot warmer than Florida. So that's a major consideration. We'll also then look at around the world. The second part will be our forecast, which I think most of you are showing up here. To find out you've got to get tracked around or something. Then the third thing is commodities. We'll look at the different commodities and see that there's some major changes coming here very shortly. And then the fourth thing is we'll look at the forecast for that and give you some ideas how to handle this coming season as we see it. Those are the four things we're going to do today. Now, before we get started, a couple of little survey. How many here still have corn and beans to sell? Anybody here got it all sold? Couple. Anybody here hasn't sold any? I just say, those are the people that make the most money. So, now we're already starting off. Well, that gives me an idea of where to go here. How many here got wheat? Planted wheat. Anybody get the wheat planted? Just a few. I didn't get wheat in myself because I didn't finish combining until the 21st of December. At 7 o'clock in the evening. It was already starting to snow. By 8 o'clock there was an inch of snow on the ground and nobody's been to the field since. So I burned up my combine. I didn't know. one of those oil fillers. It's a John Deere 6620. So some of you probably are familiar with that type of a machine. All of the oil fillers keep seal glue out. And you can't really see it. But I tell you what, it gets expensive. Anytime you hear the engine knocking, that's usually never a good sign. So 3 days and $8,000 later, I get my machine back. So it's really kind of a combination thing. So unfortunately, I don't have to put guilty in. I wasn't driving it when it happened, but those things just happen. That's just the way farming is. And the weather, I can't really stop. Looking at the weather now, let's go into what's going on around the country very briefly. This is an older map, but my good map is left home, unfortunately. Apparently that's where it is, because I have it with me. So this is my backup. So it's good enough to get us by with what we're going to use it for. There's two things on this map that everybody is wondering about. Number one is this right up here. There's a big, massive, low-pressure, high latitude, low-pressure system up in the Gulf of Alaska. What this is doing is bringing up a lot of air, including moisture, and it circulates around. Because the low-pressure system, all air circulates counterclockwise. Well, in the meantime, we have a jet stream up here. And this jet stream is coming down, it got pushed up, and then she comes down this way. On the other hand, we've got another jet stream coming up this way here. This is out of the El Nino, which we'll show in just a moment. With this being, these two come together, that's how New York, and we've got a major system over here right now this morning, up here in around Boston. And that is really pumping in the snow and the moisture off the Atlantic coast. So Maine's going to catch it. It could get anywhere from 6 to 12 inches of snow by tonight. Plus, Washington, D.C. earlier had all kinds of snow because this system came together, and this the jet stream from the southern U.S. has been pushing all this moisture up towards it. And this cold air has been dropping to drop out. That's the oversimplified version, but that's exactly what's happening. So we've been seeing this now all winter, basically. Now, it's warmer here. Vancouver has 48 degrees. Florida has 45. What's causing that? Remember, this is bringing up a lot of warmer, dry, and drier air. So there's not much snow going on, and what snow there is up there in the Winter Olympics, they're having to manufacture. So this is part of your high-pressure ridge. This is high pressure, and that's why they're getting nothing. In the meantime, we're getting into low pressures down here. So that's what's happening around here. Now, where do we sit? Well, since we're right in through here, we're right under the jet stream. So we're getting a lot of that funneling down, and we're getting the cold air. It's colder than normal. Yesterday, I think I had 22 for a high. So this is the sun. I'm sorry, 32 for a high, but the low was down to 20. And today, that's where it is right now. So this is where it's coming from. All the time. This morning, yesterday afternoon, Port Churchill was minus 28 degrees. So it's pretty cool up there yet. It really is. Now, I'm assuming everybody here raises soybeans. Or most of it. What's happening down South America? Is what? Harvest. Harvest? We're getting started. Yeah, especially in northern. What about the southern part? Brazil. Rain. Yeah, okay. You get the point. Rain. Lots of rain. Like 5 inches every 2 days. How do you raise soybeans that way?
We did it.
That's right.
He's done it 2 years in a row.
Sounds like October here, right?
Right.
Some of the best beans I ever had.
Well, here's the El Nino. Okay, and it's rains have been channeling all this moisture up this way and down